As a new producer and new director, what are some of the things that you're really hoping to gain from this in regards to perhaps social media or new ways to generate content or exhibit your content?
I think it's really important to understand all the different ways to utilize all the resources that are out there. You know, like we hear that Facebook is good for this or that, or social networking, but you don't necessarily think about it when it comes to distributing and marketing and all these other ways that you could be utilizing it to make connections and to meet people and to get eyeballs on your project. And I think it's really important to not miss any of the things that are out there for us to be utilizing.
Have you been involved with anything like that, any of those mobile movies or internet types of content?
Right. I've been asked recently to do a skit that would be on Funny or Die, and I've been wanting to get in with those guys for a while because I think that what they do is amazing. What I've always felt best with is comedy. It's my favorite thing to do. And I've been talking to people about doing other things on the internet, other digital media, and using it as a way to get your product out there. So I've done a little bit of it, and I'm talking about doing some of it on my own with some friends and starting up our own thing. And I just want to try to make the most educated decisions on everything that's available to us.
Have you noticed some different things in regards to the way people cast now? Perhaps even, you know, something I'm particularly interested in is for those folks that are getting involved with motion capture. Do you feel that in regards to casting, is there a different way that you as an actress would approach auditioning for a movie like that as opposed to a standard movie?
I've never had much experience with the motion capture per se. You know, I think auditioning and getting jobs now versus, 10 years ago is very different. One of the things they were talking about is there's not a lot of things out there anymore like quotes for actors, because now it's about finding a good project and wanting to be a part of something great, and it's not about the money. They're getting actors more involved on the back end and box office production and kind of being a part of it, so they're in it from beginning to end, which is I think it's great that they're doing that now. And it's almost like being a producer on the project. You have more of a vested interest.
Yeah. Sure.
So I think 10 years ago there probably was a lot less auditioning for the name actors than there are now, because now you can get great name actors for your independent films. And for me as a director, I still want to meet with people if I need to audition people. Obviously, there are the ones that you're not going to audition, but I still want to know that I've got the best people in the project for me, and that I'm going to be able to work with them well. And it makes me as an actress understand where other directors and producers are coming from. So,
sure. As an actress and also as a producer, what is your thought in relation to acting on content that's seen on the internet? Obviously, with a movie or a television show, you're under specific contract.
Right.
Your image is related to that material in a very specific way. But on the internet, there's a lot less regulation. People can grab things so much easily. What are your thoughts about the way things should be protected for actors in regards to their performance and their images and their content?
I think it's very hard to protect people from things that are possible on the internet. And maybe you start doing things for the internet. You start making fun of it. You start playing along with them, and you start making, shorts and programs that are supposed to be on the internet, and they're made for that medium. Until there's some sort of real federal regulations, that start trying to handle it in a different way. It's this medium that had no rules in the beginning because we didn't know where it was going to go and what it was going to do. So, we're all changing with the times, and we're all trying to adapt and learn where it's going to go and what it's going to do. And I think the more you know about all sides of the industry, the better equipped you are to be a part of it.